Hello there, Martin here again. So based on the comments, seems like most of you are fairly bearish, and I don't blame you. I haven't seen much positive vibe in the market for quite some time. But in this video I want to show you some potential enthusiasm, and we're going to do a follow-up on Dash first, and then we're going to analyze the weekly shorts for Litecoin. So let's dive right into it. Here is Dash, the daily short, and Heikinashi here. Now what we have seen here is that Dash went down here and bounced off this lower trend line at 170, which is a very good sign here. And today we fell only about 1% to the downside. So I do think the bullish case here is still alive, but what needs to happen now? Well, first of all, the volume would need to kick in here to the upside. So I want a nice green volume bar here, preferably today on Thursday. So that would be the first sign here. And obviously, the bearish case, if we were to get a close below 170, this level here again, that would clearly be negative. But let's be a little bit optimistic here and also look at the regular candlestick. So here we are. And yesterday we formed a very nice looking hammer, or at least a good looking hammer. Here's the lower trend line, as we can see. And tomorrow then, on Thursday, we want a close here in the green, and we want a higher high and a higher low. So that is what I'm looking at here when I use the regular candlesticks here. And we have this nice pennant formation, and what usually occurs, I mean, this is not a rule or anything, you can't count on it, but I would say that the average is after 60 to 70% before they intersect, which would be here, you will get a breakout, and that will occur around 60 to 70% of completion. So we're basically there at this very moment, and what we want here is a breakout here above this trend line around, what is that, $200. So still looking pretty positive here for Dash, and let's just follow this tomorrow, Thursday. And now we're going to have a look at Litecoin and the weekly chart. What's going on there? Let's have a look. So here's the weekly short for Litecoin, and we can see here that it's been falling for quite some time here since the month of May, and we've gone from 180 all the way down here to we were down at 47 or 46. So it does look extremely bearish here when we just look at the short. So what can we expect here? Well, there is actually some extensive long-term support in this area. If we go a little bit to back in time here, we can see that the price has been hovering around $50 for quite some time here back in 2017. So potentially this area here could hold for Litecoin. But we should also watch the fib levels here, because we do have this lower fib level here, which goes from this low here, and that is around $33. So obviously there is still room here to the downside, and that would also complete this trend line. You see this this descending trend line here, that would basically touch down here at this fib level. But that does not need to happen here. And I want to show you something here when we look at Litecoin versus Bitcoin. So this is quite interesting. So let's have a look. So here it is. First of all, we are now trading at the long-term fib level right here at 0.0082. So this is a significant price level in terms of Litecoin history. And the second thing here is, do you see this long-term trend line right here? It goes all the way back to March of 2017. So it's been going on for quite some time here. We had this low here in December of last year, and now we're here again. So the question is, will this hold? And if it will, we'll probably get a nice bounce here. So this could potentially be a weekly bottom here. But of course, if it will not hold, there is a lot of downside potential. But here's the good news, or kicker if you like poker. So actually on this Friday, this week, the Litecoin Foundation Summit will begin. And it will last between 14th and 15th of September. So we'll likely get a lot of news here coming out, and speeches from Charlie Lee. So this could potentially be a game changer. So basically I want to end here and end on a good note for once, and ask you if you think this summit could turn things around here for Litecoin to the upside. And I'll give you the link to the Litecoin Summit there in the description box. But basically here it is, and it begins in 1 day and 6 hours from now. So yeah, it'll be interesting to follow, of course. Have a good one, guys. Bye.